Yo, what's up everyone, it's Garrison here and welcome back to the channel. So today I am super excited because finally, I'll be doing a first listen to SF9's 7th mini album titled RPM. Now, I know it's been a long time since I've done my last SF9 video and such, but finally, I found the time to do this first listen. I'm so glad that I did. Just so many groups that I follow, so many artists, including SF9. Been really busy with the comebacks and debuts that I gotta check out left, right, and center. But as finals pass, maybe I can go crazy into SF9. I'm pretty sure, not even maybe, of course, when summer approaches and such. But I've got to admit, I watched their live performance of Good Guy on Kingdom and I absolutely loved it. Definitely one of my favorites up there with the other artists that appeared on Kingdom, such as, of course, iKON's performance, Stray Kids' performance, ATEEZ, and such. But y'all, let me know how you've been feeling about Kingdom so far. I'm really glad that they took out the elimination thing. Never really dig that elimination thing for the entire Survival series that they've been doing in the past and such. But let's just dive into this first listen, shall we? Alright, so the first song we have here is titled Round and Round. Now, of course, Han Sung-ho has worked in the lyrics department with Youngbin, Zuho, and Huyoung, and in terms of the producing and arranging for this song, though, we have 153 Jumba's music group. Now, if y'all not familiar with the team that is 153 Jumba's music group, they have worked with SF9 in the past, as I've seen in my past first listens to SF9's albums, and of course with other huge artists such as Monsta X, has even worked on Weekly's Zigzag, and also worked with other huge solo artists, I'd have to say. But let's just get into it, shall we? Oh, the bass guitar here, bit of familiarity with it, as I do hear this kind of bass guitar and house music. Roon. Ooh. Oh. Johnny. Hold up, with the snare drums here and Jaein, and these horns. Wow! I love how let free it is. And bright, I'd have to say. Love the tempo to it as well. In song. Youngbin. Okay. Young. Oh. Just that outcry and how they deliver their lines is just so good. Woo. And how the bass guitar is constant in this song is so good. Woo! In song there and the jam. The bing bing. Oh, the breakdown here though. Wow. Oh, what a way to start this mini album. And even considering that the title track for this mini album is RPM, definitely different in terms of mood, and very contrasting to RPM, I'd have to say. But really, let me talk about the soundscape to Round and Round. Of course, it has that house-like, EDM-like bass guitar that you hear, the do. It's constant. I love how it's constant and it's just going throughout the song. It can be there very clearly, but it sometimes in certain parts it can be very underlining, but it adds so much to the song. A lot of familiarity with it, how it really is really done, I'd have to say, but it works. It really works. I think the genre can be really hit or miss when it comes to K-pop these days. Okay, if you're going house, if you're going EDM, it's either hit or miss. It's either gonna sound very generic or it's gonna be absolutely spectacular, and that's what SF9 did. Put out an absolute spectacular B-side. I really love the lyricism behind this song. Love the lyrics. The message is very straight forward, I'd have to say, and this is what us fantasies love and know about SF9. Oh, just how they work off of each other is always so unpredictable, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like every time when I listen to their B-sides, the other B-sides that I've heard from the collection, of course, and such, good amount of their B-sides, when you listen to them, feels like you're on a different journey, you know what I'm saying? It's never the same like the first listen, and I feel like Round and Round is that type of song, but despite it utilizing such a really overused genre, you know what I'm saying? But what makes this song one of my favorite actually B-sides by SF9 today, actually upon first listen, believe it or not, is how they will work off of each other, the ad-libs. I think the introduction of other sounds that I'm hearing apart from the bass guitar was a nice addition, I'd have to say. Really loved Hui Young on this track. In song had his moments, of course. I really loved how it started and then how it really ended, I'd have to say. Such a beautiful song, very breathtaking, I'd have to say. It just has that sort of vibe that you're in a car and you're feeling that breeze and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? It's overall good vibes for sure. Now, I'm not even surprised if this is one of other fantasies' favorite B-sides from SF9, as I have, when I was pulling this up, it seems like they performed this at their concert and promoted a bit on a live stage and such. I'm definitely gonna have to watch those on my own time, see if there's any choreo integrated with this song. I definitely see it have a choreo to the song. But yeah, really, like I said, with the breeze and such, it's like your feeling of going in a car and it's breezy out on a summer day or a sunny day, and it sort of has that atmospheric feel to it, you know what I'm saying? It's very easy, digestible, and easy to listen to. I love how it's not too loud, because some songs that utilize the house genre or future house genre or EDM elements can be too overwhelming and loud. So wow, round and round, what a way to start this mini album. But let's just get into the next B-side now. So this next B-side is titled Dreamer. Of course, we have Han Sung-ho in the lyrics again, pretty much throughout a majority of their songs in terms of the lyrics, but with Youngbin, Zuho, Huyoung, and Chani this time around in addition. But in terms of the production and arranging side, I saw one noticeable name being Breadbeat. Now, if y'all not familiar with Breadbeat has worked with From Its Nine in the past, my ultimate girl group, in case y'all didn't know, and has done quite a bit of songs working with Unity and such. But Breadbeat's sort of signature sound, mind you, really is intricate, I'd have to say, mixing EDM pop elements together, and sometimes bringing out songs with retro synthesizers, I'd have to say. So I'm not going to be surprised if I'm going to hear some of those elements in Dreamer, but I really want to see how it really works with all the members of SF9, of course. So let's just go. I'm a dreamer. Oh my! What an epic start here. There's the triumphant trumpets. Youngbin. Zuho here. What is this song? What am I hearing? A very cinematic like moon. Woo! Love the EDM elements in this. Wow. Wow. Very upbeat, energetic in terms of the singing. And the Chani there. Here comes the horns again, or the trumpets, brass sounds. Oh, the heart beating. Wow. Just the whoa-ohs. Oh, emphasis on the horns here. Zuho. Excuse me? Oh, this is a mini album only gets better and better. Hello? So, Dreamer, I love the energy in this. I love how upbeat it is, and I love how the EDM elements and the horns were introduced, but the vocal techniques that they were using, very sudden strong notes coming out from the members, I'd have to say, and them bringing it together is just so beautiful. It's sort of like for a video game, you're gearing up for battle or something like that, or they're ready to fight or something like that, or for a movie, an OST, where it's usually you hear this kind of music, mind you, without like like a singer, you know what I'm saying, just the instrumental alone, and then a video or a video of someone going to battle or something, I can imagine, or a war happening. But I love the passion in their singing. I love the flair. And what I mean by that is I feel like their singing, their passionate way of delivering their lines really makes this song have that sort of fighting spirit, sort of that fighting like fire from flame that really gets you going. You know, you can't help but like go hard in the song and jam out to it, I'd have to say. One notable part I really liked is how Huiyang come in was oh my goodness. I've said this in my past first listens to SF9. The rappers in SF9, they just know how to work off of each other so well. They don't come with the same flow. They switch it up. I feel like they really change up the pace with their rapping, and they know how to flow. I'd have to say, especially Huiyang. I really love Channi's voice in this song as well, for sure, I'd have to say. And I can't believe I haven't I took all this time to finally do the first listen until now. Really, so far, a really strong mini album coming from SF9. Really. And I also love how this sort of works with their title track RPM, right? Now that I think of it, you can expect me listening to this song as well, Dreamer. It's up on my list. One of my favorite B-sides. I don't know how many times I've said that already in these first listens, but Dreamer. Love the energy, love the spirit by all the members and stuff together. Loved how the song was arranged. Love how there was certain peaks in this song. What else can I say? Absolutely phenomenal. Let's just get into the next B-side now, shall we? So this next B-side is titled Liar. Now Choi Yun Kyung was part of the lyrics for this song alongside with Youngbin, Zuho, and Huiyang, of course. But again, seeing 153 Jumba's music group with SF9 on another B-side, we love to see it. Let's go. Oh, such a mysterious start. On the piano here with Taeyang. Oh. 대원. Oh, with the piano chords here. Oh. Oh. Interesting. Where we are now is just another day. Love the vocal layering in this song, I'd have to say too. Oh, here we go. This part though is unlike anything I've heard. Cause like the pace is kept with these synths and the drum kit work and the bass guitar. Ooh. Zuho. Huh. I gotta wrap my head around this song. And that's really due to the instrumental, I'd have to say. I loved In-Song's vocals in this. Taeyang's vocals as well. But I can't put my tongue on it. I think as I was listening to this, of course, I was mentioning the drum kit usage and the synthesizers. Typically, when you hear that drum kit usage, it's louder. It's mixed louder than the synthesizers. But now that I'm hearing this for the first time, where the synthesizers are way louder than the drum kit usage that you can hear in the far distance, I'm digging this song. I feel like Liar, if I were to listen to this song in the future more and more, it's just gonna be a whole nother experience. There's a lot to comprehend with this one, really. Instrumental wise, but vocal wise, it was really clearly done in such a well done fashion, with the rap verses, of course. Yeah, I really love how unusual sounding this song is. Usually when you hear the synthesizers come in with the drum kit, everything picks up, and it builds up and drop. But in this case, the momentum is just constant. And I gotta give it to them. Everyone behind the scenes with SF9, of course, 153 Jumba's music group. Unlike anything I've heard out there. Really, unlike anything I've heard out there. Really liked Taeyang at the end there too. Sorry if I'm just lost for words right now. I feel like, yeah, this is the type of song that my mind will wrap more around it if I listen to it more. And I feel like it's just one of those another songs that I'm gonna be on a different journey every time I listen to it. It's gonna be different, unlike the first listen. But let's just get into the next B-side now, shall we? Alright, so this next song is titled See You Tomorrow. Now, in terms of the lyrics department, we have Han Sung-ho back at it again with Young Bin Zoo-ho and Hui-young. But again, 153 Jumba's music group. I'm loving the consistency that I am seeing so far, this mini album is really working in a cohesive manner with the title track. It really is, and we're not even on the last B-side yet. So let's just get into See You Tomorrow.
My friend.
Oh.
See you tomorrow.
Haewon. Wow. Oh, hold up. Oh, wow. Some trap elements. Youngman. Oh my. Shut up, seal those lips and close off your ears. Ooh, Jaehyun here though. What? Woohoo! Oh, just the piano in the distance with these synths. Oh, the strings here. Ooh. Oh, the drums here. Very like a thumping, like a heartbeat type of percussion going on here. Oh, strings are much different here. The drums. Zoo-ho! Woo! Get the wub-wubs in here. With the strings though. And the piano. Okay, it seems like all these songs really just leave me mind blown, speechless. Again, the rap line in SF9 always delivers. I think it was Huyoung's part where how they really made the song like have moments of breaks right there was such nice add. Like the nuances in this song are like anything I've heard. Dreamer and See You Tomorrow. How these songs were arranged is surreal. It really is. And I love how there is a usage of these orchestral sounds mixed with your wubs dubs EDM with your synthesizers and all, and just the piano in the distance. Just the small details gets you so emotionally engaged and immersed. And that's what I'm feeling so far with all these songs that I've been listening to in this first listen. Can someone tell me if they performed this yet? Because I would love to see a live performance of this. Love the message in this song. The lyrics really work. The vocals. Daewon. I loved Daewon in this song so much. I feel like he was one of the huge highlights in this song. Meaningful, heart-throbbing, emotionally captivating. One of my favorite SF9 B-sides. So far, I've kept saying that in this first listen. And here's the thing. There are B-sides out there where it takes me more than one listen to really gravitate and really so-called vibe with the song. But in this mini album, upon first listen, pretty much majority of these tracks, I'm like, wow, I got this on the first listen, which is a really, really huge thing, I'd have to say. And I also love how this song really depicts the message in sort of a back and forth motion, you know what I'm saying? With the instrumental, with the strings, and the synthesizers. And I feel like if I listen to this song more, I could really detect how things were really done. Not like completely under 10%, mind you, but all the elements being utilized. I loved every bit, every second of this song. I don't know if I have a solid favorite so far. I'm going to be real with y'all. Let me know if you have one on this mini album. I think I have multiple and not an exact number one so far. SF9 just has that power. They just have that power to keep us immersed of what they're going with. We've heard it in their previous B-sides in my first listens. The kind of messages that they've been putting out and such. And like I said in the previous B-side at the end, everything's cohesive. You don't got a similar song at all in terms of style. Maybe in terms of use of elements in the song. But really different types of songs with different messages, with different soundscapes. So good. This really goes to show us SF9 does not disappoint. But let's just get into the next B-side now. Alright, so we're actually on the final song for this 7th mini album titled RPM, and it is titled Echo. What can I say? Another Zuho song, it seems like. He wrote the lyrics to this song. He took part in producing this song with others. I'm really excited to see how this go, because so far I've been all for Zuho's songs that he has put out so far, but let's go. Okay. With this guitar here. And the strumming of it here. Damn. Oh, the strumming's still going on, but with this acoustic guitar. Run. Jayan. Wow. Very nice introduction of the synthesizers. Very feel good vibe so far in the song. So comforting. Young here. The clapping here going on in the back. Wow. How he's delivering with you too. And how they drag their lines. Ruin. Oh, with the piano. Shiny though. Wow. Love how dynamic this song is. How they insert these certain phrases. Love these English lines though. Oh, wow, what an ending there too. Love, right away I gotta say, love Daewon in this, love Taeyang in this. Of course, I always love the rap verses coming out from the rap line of SF9, but what I found really interesting in this one, from Zuho working with others and producing this song, is how it starts. You can start hearing, of course, the bass guitar. There's elements such as the piano and such, but when we first hear Rowan come in, right? The bass guitar is gone, but the acoustic guitar stays in. I really love that slight change in the song. And then it's later on introduced in the song. I also love Chani's lines, his parts in the song, how they drag the lines. You. It adds so much to it. It gets you longing for more, and it's so comforting, heartwarming. It really is such a beautiful song that is not too slow, not too upbeat, and just right. What a masterpiece. Like, this is unbelievable. Zuho, every song that he puts out so far, I am just in love with his songs that he comes out with. The lyrics, too. He knows how to write the lyricism. He knows how to write amazing lyrics that work well and make sense. And that's the key word, make sense, because when there's a song, sure, it may be good instrumentally and such, but are the lyrics meaningful? Is there a message being conveyed? And in this case, again, another message being conveyed, and it's very evident of what it really stands for. And I love how that connection with the lyrics and echo and how they deliver you and certain lines being dragged in terms of the vocals and such, with their vocals and such, is how we may be far apart and distant, but we are close to each other. At the end of the day, our hearts are close to each other. I don't know if it's just this particular day, but I'm pretty sure it's just straight up all the songs that I've listened to on this mini album. It's got me really thinking, and it's got me speechless. It's so breathtaking, all the songs that I've heard, and ending off with such a beautiful, meaningful song, Zuho's song, that has I would say, I love the vocals, how they were done, like I said, how the members work off each other, how dynamic, like I said, the inserts of certain phrases. I love the hooks in this song, very memorable. The harmonizations in this song, love Daewon, love Rowan's parts in this song, and how Rowan worked with Daewon, of course, in terms of harmonizing. So many highlights in this song, just like the other songs. But this was a 10 out of 10 mini album for me. I haven't heard to all of SF9's mini albums, but so far, this is my favorite mini album by SF9. Not favorite full album, because not favorite album in general, because you got the collection, of course, their first full album, but RPM here, 7th mini album, showcased several different sides to SF9. Sure, it used similar elements throughout all the tracks, but everything was done in different ways. The rap line continues to impress me. The vocalists in this group continue to impress me. Zuho's skills in writing lyrics and also composing continues to impress me. These boys do not have a limit, it seems like. And that's what I love to see. They are just going far and beyond, and I can't wait to go through more of their previous mini albums, of course, and then future ones that they will drop. I'm actually not sure if I have a hard favorite, to be honest, like I said, but if I were to sort of have one, See You Tomorrow with Round and Round up there for sure. And then it would go like with Dreamer Liar and Echo in no particular order. All of them I absolutely loved. And majority of these, how I emphasized earlier, I cannot reiterate it enough. When it comes to SF9's B-sides, I feel like there's so much longevity to their music. Not even just B-sides, their title tracks. There's so much longevity to their music where you can go back, oh wow, It's 2021 now. Go back a couple years on their B-sides and be like, wow, I remember when they dropped this, and it feels like such a timeless release. And even if it's new and recent, you're listening to, that's what I've experienced from their latest songs. I'm like, this song just feels so timeless. And when an artist does that, it's just so special. It's such a special feeling. There's only few artists do that. And those few artists, for me, is like Infinite, EXO, Icon, in terms of boy groups. SF9. I'm so glad that I'm slowly but surely trying to become a better fantasy and really dive into their discography. Thanks to y'all and your suggestions. Keep your suggestions going, of course, as I will definitely be doing more first listens to SF9, checking out more SF9 content, as well as their new brother group, of course, P1 Harmony and such. I think I'll dive even more in the summertime, which I'll go crazy for sure. But let me know your thoughts about SF9's 7th mini album RPM. Do you have an exact favorite, or you like me? Hard to pick a favorite, but as I see it, these are just up there in my like top 25 favorite B-sides. Some of them being in top 10 easily. But y'all, this has been Garrison. As always, be sure to like, share, and maybe subscribe, as it helps out the channel so much. And it just warms my heart connecting with fellow fantasies in the comment section below about SF9, about K-pop in general. And yeah, have a great day, have a good night, have a good afternoon wherever you are. Be sure to educate yourselves of what is truly sounding and what's going on in the world right now, as I say here and there throughout my videos. And peace.